Well, hey, doing that last video, it just made me realize that I've been wanting to make a very brief video on the mindset of preppers and what I believe is important to remember as we prepare for whatever we're preparing for. I mean, so, let's face it, each of us has different agendas and different reasons for preparing. Personally, I am preparing for any situation that arises that might render, every man for himself. Emergency services aren't available due to a catastrophic natural disaster and or massive civil unrest on a national level. So whatever the case, I am definitely a guy that is cognizant of prepping, and I think about it and I make plans and stuff. But what I'm wondering is how many of us have allowed ourselves to slip into the stage where we are so focused on prepping that we're not even living our lives anymore. We've become absolutely obsessed with it. We eat and sleep and shit and piss prepping. Literally when we're on the crapper, we're holding a cheaper than dirt catalog. We're imagining firing lanes and ambush points when we're getting ready to go to sleep. Does that sound like you? Does that sound like someone you know? It's important that we remember that prepping should be a way of life, not a focus of life. Should not be the main focus. Anytime you obsess on anything, and I don't want to sound like Dr. Psychology here, but common sense, man, is going to tell you that if you're focused on something too much, you're out of control. That's just not healthy. It is not healthy. So really take a look at yourself and ask yourself if you are obsessing with this. Is it interfering with your relationship? Does your wife or husband think that you're absolutely nuts? You're not spending enough time with them because you're constantly going from one gun show to the next, or you're doing this, that, or the other thing, or you're watching every YouTube video known to man on this subject. Get a grip is what my message is to you. Get a grip. Don't dwell on anything, because you should be prepared no matter what's going on. Look, you don't have to like the President of the United States. You don't have to think that we are protected from our international enemies or whatever the case. You don't have to like the racial situation. But if you're focused on all of that all of the time, you're absolutely not living. So, I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but I'm going to offer this out to you. Be a prepper. Be aware of what's going on. You've heard me say before that you have to have situational awareness. There's a cop car sitting right in front of me with the lights on. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, there's a car accident right in front of me. Hang on a second. Too bad the camera's not facing the other way. Hang on. He easy does it. Am I good? This is pretty weird. I was a rubbernecker. You guys just saw it. I was rubbernecking. Oh, this guy fucking came across the divider? Are you serious? Wow. It doesn't look like anybody's hurt though. So, where was I? I mean, the speed limit here is like 25, and this guy's gone across the divider, spun out. That's crazy. You don't want to be obsessed with it, because then you're not living. So, pay attention to what's going on with the news, and drop into Harbor Freight when you're driving by and see if there's anything cool that you need. Don't become lax about the subject, but live in a happy medium zone right between the two, so that you do stuff and you're not thinking about because if you obsess with it too much, life will become a negative experience. You'll start to think that the country is a complete loss, and it may be a complete loss, but that doesn't mean you gotta stop living. I mean, look, man, if the whole country's gonna go to shit in the next few months, why not have a couple of good fishing trips this month? You know what I'm saying? Look for reasons to smile. Look for reasons to have fun. If you really need a reason to actually break down and laugh hard, private message me and I'll send you a picture of myself naked. That'll make you giggle. But seriously, what do you guys think about that? Not about me naked, but what do you guys think about about the idea that it's not a good idea to obsess. And what do you do? What are some of your your methods that can help other preppers? What are some of your methods that you use to not obsess? Give us your thoughts. Thank you.